All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to Does This Podcast Make Me Look Fat? My name is Alan McGillicuddy, and with me as always is award-winning physician, Dr. Stephen Meadows. How are you, doctor?
Very good, very good.
That's why I keep you around, man, because I just did that, and you just fucking...
I thought we
no
were going,
questions asked.
I thought we were going for something. I was ready to take on...
No questions asked.
I was ready to take on the character. In the minutes leading up to that, I was like, should I do a voice? But nope, just going clean.
You disappeared, and Dr. Stephen Meadows.
It's Dr. Stephen Meadows. I became him in a flash, dude.
Wow, dude. That's
insane. Because we're pros.
I mean, but, you know, this happens to be WindleyMania. That's what you're listening to for real. I'm the best in the world, Andrew Ridner, and with me, as always, man's best friend, Devin Hopkins. It's the podcast you never heard of. Brought to you by the band you never heard of. Unless you heard of it.
And now you're listening to it, so you've heard of it.
Yep. Good job. So the past 2 weeks, we've done some great interviews with some people. And now this week, we're...
back to the...
I don't know.
Back to the dynamic duo.
Yeah, we got rave reviews on those interviews. Those two beautiful guests we had, Zach and Gordy.
Yeah, rave
reviews. Someone told me that they listened to me and they were like, "That's like the second coming of Cronkite."
What?
Walter Cronkite. Oh. They were like, "Wow, this," you know.
Oh, it took me a second.
Like, I get compliments all the time and stuff.
I mean, that's why you're the best in the world.
Yeah, that's exactly why. People ask me, why are you the best in the world? And I turn the question around to them and I go, isn't it obvious?
That's what I tell people.
I might add the second coming of Cronkite.
I think you should go with that.
You should. I should.
You should. You should be second coming.
I can do it, dude. Fucking, all right. You tell me that John F. Kennedy has been assassinated in Dallas, Texas at 2:00 Eastern time. Report that to me and then describe to the audience what I'm doing.
Okay, Mr. Cronkite, President John Fitzgerald Kennedy was shot down today in Dallas around 2:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He's taking his glasses off, reflecting, glasses back on. Deep breath.
Ladies and gentlemen, see, it's fucking pro.
Yeah,
pro broadcasting.
Yeah,
pro. That's what we do.
That's what you do.
Yeah, well, that's what. Wait, you don't do it?
I'm like Andy Richter, dude. I'm just like I'm the sidekick. I'm along for the ride. I've got a quip here and there. And I'm hanging out.
Right on. How are you?
Doing.
How are
fine.
you, Devin?
How are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. Oh wait, no, I saw you yesterday.
Yeah,
I saw you 2 days ago.
Yeah, we did see each other.
Yeah,
yesterday or 2 days,
2 days ago.
Yeah, man,
it's great.
You know, I'll come out and say it. I missed the balloon.
You missed it?
I miss it.
Oh, you miss it?
I wish it was still there.
It was exciting.
I liked it. I liked the balloon.
It was right above my house. I was like, what is going on? There was a guy at work that was like mad about it, and I was like. He's like, it's the Chinese and they're spying on us. How is it allowed? I said, bro, like, you have an iPhone. Like, all your information you've ever had is out there. So, like, why are you concerned? Also, it's a balloon. What are they really going to get?
Balloon.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about it until, I didn't know what you were talking about because you were like, hey, look at this in the group chat.
Yeah.
And I didn't know anything about it until because I avoid the news.
Yeah,
not on purpose.
If two other people didn't mention it, I would have had no idea what was going on.
Clue. And then there's a big balloon outside, and I was like, well, that's great. We all got a balloon.
Balloons are awesome. Balloons are really cool.
We all got a balloon we can share. And I went outside. I was like, look at that thing. Isn't that beautiful? That big balloon. And then fucking
it was gone.
Fucking Maverick and Iceman went up there and fucking got rid of it. I was like, wow, party poopers, a fucking huge explosion. And then like,
I guess everyone heard and felt that except for my uncle. He said, oh, I didn't know. But I thought something had fell on the fucking roof when that happened.
Oh, yeah.
Because I went outside because someone else had posted, hey, I can see the balloon from 501. And I was like, all right, I'll go look and see if I can find it. I went out in the backyard, didn't see it. Saw my neighbors looking up at the sky, too. And they're like, you looking for it? I was like, yeah. First time I'd ever talked to those people. I said, I'm gonna go check the front, and I went up front and I looked, and then I went and got my neighbors like, hey, you can see it from up front. So I had a little moment, and I was like, well, there it is. I'm going back in. I saw it, got a picture of it, went back in. Not 30 minutes later, and the house was shaking. We were like, what the fuck was that? Then I met every neighbor on the street.
How are they?
Everyone seemed very nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Anybody cool?
The neighbor to the left of me works for WMBF News. He wanted the pictures that I got. Yeah. But
I hate my neighbors.
I was just like, well, there's the excitement for my day. I'm going back in again. But yeah, it was crazy. And then Garrett was texting and said, I just watched them blow it up.
Yeah, I saw a video of it.
The video of like, that's my U.S. Air Force.
That's my Air Force right there. Woo, yeah, baby.
Woo, shoo.
Okay.
I had posted like, this is the most perfect town for this to happen in. Just this like, this red state, redneck ass town. Just like, hell yeah, we got him. That's Joe Biden's Osama right there. The fucking balloon.
The balloon has been compromised to a permanent end.
But John Cena just, we have captured and compromised to a permanent end. The Chinese weather balloon.
Yeah. Apparently there was like more.
There's one in South America.
Yeah.
I don't know what the other one is, but I heard there was two more.
God, it was kind of, it's a balloon, right? What is it? What? I don't know.
The Chinese government was like, oh yeah, it's a weather balloon went off course. Our bad. That's what they said. And then the U.S. Department of Defense was like, no, it's not. That's not. They're like, it's a spy balloon. Like the Chinese already claimed it, but they said it was a weather balloon.
Yeah.
But yeah, balloon. That was the most exciting thing to happen in this town for a while.
Spy balloon.
Spy balloon.
It's like James Bond.
He's James Bond's up there in the spy balloon.
They added
that was in the Atlantic Ocean.
They added the James, like, not, I don't think all of them, but they added most of them. The James Bond movies too.
HBO Max.
HBO Max. I watched. How about this? We'll do this early in the show. What movies you been watching? What's the last movie? What you been watching?
Yesterday I watched Superbad, and I watched.
I don't like that ending.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Then I watched So I Married an Axe Murderer.
Oh, that Mike Myers movie?
I'd never seen it.
Never seen that either.
Nope. It's pretty good. I liked it. I gave it a...
Was he an axe murderer? Or was the lady
an axe? It was the lady.
Yeah.
He thought it was an axe murderer.
Oh, but it was a misunderstanding?
It was a twist that I was like, okay, that's a twist. It was a twist.
That's cute.
It was a twist in the film.
That's cute. I watched Dr. No.
Yeah.
The first Bond movie.
I got a whole box of those at the old house. We've been going through the show.
Got a whole box of them here, don't I? My stepdad's parents gave me all their VHSs.
Oh, wait, so you also have a box of all the 007 movies?
Yeah, we used to watch them when I was a kid, and then I watched them today. I watched Dr. No today, and I haven't watched it in a long time. And one thing about it that, like, slapped me in the face was like, oh yeah, the Bond girls. For some reason, it was like an aspect of like Bond I completely forgot about because I haven't watched the last new one I saw was Skyfall, and then I haven't watched them in so fucking long.
I have seen like one of those movies in my whole life. Since they're on HBO Max, I'll probably go through them just because I've never watched them.
But with the Bond girls, I mean, it's just like, he's a spy and he does badass shit and he gets the girl. But I'm watching Dr. No, and I'm like, what is like the thought process with this fucking dude? Because he's like so fucking horny, and like that's all it feels like that's like what's on his mind. I don't know how he gets like spy shit done because he's like, oh, it seems that the girl I've been seeing is actually working for the people who are trying to kill me. I need to see it that she's apprehended and reported to the local authorities.
But first, I must have sex with her.
Yeah, he's like, but first, I need to come. I need to come.
Yes, you will have sex with me. Yes.
Yeah. I completely forgot about that though. But Bond. I need to get back into the Star Trek movies. I was watching those. I forgot how good those were and how bad some of them are.
I watched one of those with you.
Voyage Home?
Yep.
That one's really good. And it's funny. They go back. That's not the first time the crew goes back in time. But they go back in time in that one, obviously.
Yeah.
San Francisco, 1986. Get some whales.
Because that makes it convenient for them to film that movie because it takes place in the same time.
Yeah, they could have. It does.
Yeah, it's like, well, we can't really we don't have the budget to make this in the future, so they're going back in time.
Wait, they don't have the budget. It is the whole thing's in the future, Devin. The 23rd century.
Well,
Don't have the budget.
Well,
they barely had the budget to do the original show.
Well,
that was
no,
in the future.
I'm making a joke.
Yeah, well, it didn't make much sense now, did it?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. When
I didn't pay attention to a lot of Star Trek, so
why not?
I know it's in the future.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Maybe they want to change it up.
Yeah, they could. They're what are the one they're doing now? Strange New Worlds is before Kirk's mission. I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't either.
And then they got those fucking dog shit cartoons, like the fucking. They got the
there's
one
on Nickelodeon, right?
Yeah, they got some kids one. I don't give a shit about that. But then there was this because everyone's trying to get into the adult animation.
Yeah.
And that was one of the I think it was Lower Decks is dog shit.
You did share with me something that I'm now going to share with everyone I meet.
What's that?
Heat Vision and Jack.
Oh yeah.
I made my brother and my sister-in-law watch it earlier today, and they wanted more. They said, "Wait, this is it?" I was
that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
They were gonna make a movie.
I know. I didn't. You'd mentioned that, and you said that it would have been great, but I didn't really I meant to look into it more than I did, but I did not. I was gonna read up on the whole story of why this thing happened and why it didn't continue to happen.
What's that now?
I was gonna read up on why this didn't continue to happen.
I don't remember why it didn't happen. It was Ben Stiller was producing, and I don't know, it just didn't happen. That guy, he actually works on both of them. Work on that Rick and Morty.
Oh yeah, because Dan Harmon
and Rob Schraub, who works on. Well, he did a comic called Scud, the Disposable Assassin. That was it's a great. I recently got the whole thing in paperback form. I've only read it digitally, but now it's on the shelf.
Nice.
So, but there was supposed to be a movie in 2006 or 7 of Heat Vision and Jack, and then I think they were supposed to, they were teasing a cartoon of it. But do you want to share? You said that's your new thing you want to do. That's
just something that I want to that's something I want to tell everyone about. If I meet them, it's have you ever seen Heat Vision and Jack? They're like, no. It's well, here's what it is. Okay, Heat Vision and Jack was a TV pilot that Ben Stiller, I guess he created and directed, starring Jack Black as a astronaut who flew too close to the sun. And now it makes him the smartest man alive during the daytime. And at nighttime, he's just a regular guy. And his catchphrase is, "I know everything!"
Yeah, he's really dumb. He's supposed to be.
He's just he's playing a Jack Black character, you know? Yeah. And he's just regular, I guess. Just normal Jack Black at night. But during the day, he's smart.
And what about his sidekick?
His sidekick, Heat Vision, is voiced by Owen Wilson because it is a motorcycle. It's a talking motorcycle. That used to be Jack Black's roommate, his unemployed roommate, as it was described. Yeah. What was his name? Doug. And he was shot with an experimental ray while he was on the bike.
Yeah.
When Jack was trying to escape NASA. Because they were trying to harvest his brain. And he dove out of the way, and then Doug got shot with the experimental ray, and it fused him with the motorcycle. So Heat Vision and Jack, they travel, and they have to fight aliens.
It's a perfect premise.
It's amazing. It's so good. It's so stupid, but it's amazing.
Yeah,
it's perfect in every way.
They all between all the creatives in it, they all liked very specific science fiction shows. Ben Stiller's a huge Star Trek fan. Jack Black's like a huge $6 billion fan. And they like wanted to make the show like purposely like low budget.
But how much did it cost?
It was like almost like $3 million, which I don't really know how much like TV shows cost in the late 90s, but that seems fairly high.
Pretty exorbitant. Yeah. They got two
for what they were trying to do.
They got two big songs in there too.
Yeah, I wonder how much those cost. They had Led Zeppelin
song, and then the song at the end, "Around on a Highway."
Steppenwolf, yeah. So, well, I don't know if it aired, so they could probably just put it in there, right?
I guess, yeah.
I don't know. I don't work in TV.
Neither do I. We could.
I think they had toys as well. Someone made toys at some point, but it was Jack and Doug. I don't know if they had like the motorcycle as a toy, but I thought you'd like that. Huh? I guess you did.
I love it. I want more. They left on a cliffhanger. I also like that the episode thanks at episode 14 at the very beginning.
Oh yeah, like what happened before and what happened.
Well,
after.
It seemed like a good like starting episode.
Well, the movie was gonna have like I think it was gonna like, you know, that scene where he's in the jail cell explaining what happened.
Yeah.
Like the first like part of the movie was gonna be that.
Oh.
And then it would move on. And I think Ron Silver had died. Ron Silver was the actor Ron Silver. He was the main bad guy who was also working for NASA as well. He's an actor on the side. And I think he had died or something while they were working on the movie. So I don't think he was going to be it. And they had like just sort of something similar to like the Paragon alien in the pilot as the villain. It would be like Neela, and then they stay at like some mansion and there's a portrait of the guy, and then Heat Vision lays down in bed and sees in his mirror, and he realizes that the guy's name backward is alien from another world. So yeah, I mean, pretty badass. And then Heat Vision dies, and Jack like gets like a little bit of sunlight and then rebuilds him as Heat Vision 2000.
Oh shit.
And he can like fly, and he like his weakness is that if he falls over, he's like done, he's weak. So Jack rebuilds him so he can fly and then also pick himself back up. So
I like when he walked into the restaurant at the beginning to like see what was going on, and then Heat Vision just rolled in behind him. Oh yeah, that made me. That was funny. Yeah, I mean the whole thing was funny, but that was really funny. Just like he just rolled in there and it's like, hey, what's going on in here?
What the fuck happened here?
What the fuck happened here? Yeah. You guys got any matches? We're gonna light some leaves on fire. Yeah.
But
I can't get in there. Doorknobs.
Yeah, and I think that's like. I mean, Tropic Thunder was like right around the time. I think that's like right around when they were trying to make that movie, and then Tropic Thunder came out around that time.
2007?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I feel like that's almost in the... I don't think the writers were involved with that, but like Stiller and Jack Black, that stuff's pretty good. I think they did something before where... I forgot what it was, but there was also another like... project where they did like fake movie trailers for something, and terrible audio because I don't remember what it was.
Excuse me. I know they did because they did them at the beginning of Tropic Thunder.
Yeah,
I guess they had.
Well, they showed like there was like another thing where they did like the same like joke was like fake movie trailers. But yeah, it's on YouTube if you want to watch Heat Vision and Jack in stunning 240p. You can watch it on YouTube. It's a very, very action-packed half hour of television. I'd like to see if there's like a Blu-ray rip. I want it pristine 4K. Pristine 4K. Yeah. All the lovely special effects, as Ben Stiller described it. I give you permission to enjoy this. Oh, yeah. And once again, you're welcome. Yeah, well, thanks. He's right. Thanks.
Take that, George Lucas.
Paragon had entered the storage unit, and he froze us temporarily with his laser
His
vision.
laser vision, yeah.
Yeah.
But we were able to quell him because we had sunglasses, so we didn't meet his gaze.
No.
So, I guess we did briefly, but we were smart enough to combat it, and then we were able to get him out of here. He's gone now.
He's gone.
No more Paragon.
But that dastardly Ron Silver got away. Have you ever seen that movie? Son of a bitch. Fucking Blue Steel.
Blue Steel?
With son of a bitch. Jamie Lee Curtis.
I have not.
She's like a cop. And fucking goddamn it. Clancy Brown. He's in it.
I haven't seen it.
And Ron Silver's in it. I think it's really good.
I just thought you were talking about...
Directed by Catherine Bigelow.
At first I just thought you were talking about Ben Stiller's look in Zoolander. Blue Steel.
What?
That's the look in Zoolander.
I never seen Zoolander.
Never seen Zoolander?
No.
It was dumb
but
as
I have
shit.
seen Blue
love it.
Steel. You should watch Blue Steel.
You should watch Zoolander.
If you want more crazy Ron Silver,
yeah.
highly recommend.
What else?
He wasn't really crazy in that pilot, but Ron Silver?
Yeah, he was. What else has he been in?
Movies,
Films?
television.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I have seen it in movies and television.
Television, it brings us closer to
Excuse me.
In films, it brings us closer to sort of like dreams in a way. Devin, how do you ever think about your dreams that you have?
On occasion, I had a one the other day that just felt like an advertisement, and it really kind of just like
What do you mean?
it kind of just like fucked with me for a minute. I was like, oh shit, they figured out how to advertise in my dreams.
I kind of had I had like an average. That's really I feel that's probably a concept that has been explored. But it's a very interesting concept where they like put advertisements in your brain.
It's definitely
when you dream.
something that
I had
the people that
something
live
similar.
under the ground are probably trying to figure out how to get advertisements in our heads, and they got
people under the ground.
the people that the people that control the government that live under the Earth's surface. They're trying to get in your head and sell you Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Because that's what mine was. I walked into a Dunk. I was like clear as day. It was a Dunkin' logo on a building, and I walked in. It was a Dunkin' Donuts, looked just like it. And they said, "Hey, Devin, we haven't seen you in a little while." And then they were like, "Do you want to try this new one?" I was like, I had like ordered what I always order: a large iced coffee with caramel, no cream, no sugar. And he said, "Do you want to try this new flavor we have?" And I said, "Sure." And I forgot what the flavor was, but I was like, "This is a fucking advertisement."
You know what?
I'm living it.
I'm no dream animal.
You know what I did that morning?
What?
Went and got some fucking Dunkin' Donuts.
It worked.
Iced coffee.
It worked.
And you know what happened when I got there? What's up, Devin?
Oh wow!
I'm there a lot.
You want to try this new thing?
No, that didn't happen, but I did get a greeting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same guy always greets me.
Yeah. I think that's your body telling you that you got to try new things and maybe you'll like it.
It was my body telling me, "Hey, man, you're addicted to Dunkin' coffee."
I don't know if I want to go into the dream I had last night. I have some dreams in my notes app on my phone I was going to read, but the dream I had last night, do I really want to get into it? I was basically having not an argument. I was like bantering with my girlfriend, and I was on the side. I was on the side that Tony the Tiger was a pedophile.
Well, he's always hanging out at his school.
I woke up and I thought about it, and all I remember in the dream is like, he's a fucking pedophile. He's a creepy tiger who's a pedophile. And I was like, I guess that makes sense because like if you think about cereal mascots, like Trix the Rabbit and Lucky Charms asshole guy, they're like children are their adversaries.
Yeah.
I feel like Captain Crunch, he's around children, but he's just kind of like giving them a tour on his boat.
He's respected. That's
Tony
why
the Tiger.
That's why he got the promotion.
Tony the Tiger once, and all the other ones, they don't fuck around with kids. Like Toucan Sam.
No, he's
shit.
a bird.
Nah, he's a bird. He hangs out with birds.
Yeah.
But like Tony the Tiger, he like actively looks forward to sweating with children.
Yeah, he's always at a school and a gym.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's been a locker room Tony the Tiger, but if he's in the gym, he's probably in the locker room with him.
I just get, even in my dreams, he's no better than that fucking damn Sajak, really. But
so you rank Tony the Tiger and Pat Sajak.
I think Pat Sajak's the worst. Like, he's one of the worst people to ever exist in my lifetime, and Tony the Tiger is like a scumbag in my mind, like right below him.
What about like? So does this apply to the guy that has been voicing Tony the Tiger? Would you
I think it's just like the idea of Tony the Tiger. The guy who's voicing him is just doing his job.
He's just getting a paycheck.
Which,
so.
I mean, people who traffic human beings, there's like, maybe they just kind of like do like the kidnapping part. They're just doing their job, but they're still pieces of shit.
That's true. Because they're like, if there's like a human trafficking guy, like, hey, where'd this come from? I don't know, man. I'm just logistics. I just drove him here.
I'm in accounting.
I'm in accounting. I'm actually not supposed to be on the routes today. I've had it up to here.
But
gotta have a big talk with my supervisor.
Could you imagine like yeah, back to Cronkite, like him interviewing Tony the Tiger. He's like, it's like, so the people who you usually have romantic relationships with, can you describe them? And then Tony's like, they're 8. Oh God! Oh God! Okay. All right. Hopefully no one's gotten this far into this one. Hey, let me read some dreams I had. Let's see. I write down my dreams. I'll read a couple.
Oh man, that was a good one.
They're not very exciting, but they're just fucking okay. They're very vague too. So there's a man. Okay, I'll just read what I wrote verbatim.
Are these like as soon as you like woke up from them, you wrote them down?
Yeah, this was January 20th at 4 a.m. I usually wake up at 4 a.m. But man runs back to hotel room. This is all in third person. I remember this. Man runs back to hotel room after an assassination attempt. So he's like being chased down by this guy who's like chasing him with a gun. And then he wakes up in his room and he realizes that was just a dream.
Got deception happening.
And he wakes up and he's an old Asian man. And he's like in this hotel, and he's also the owner of the hotel. And he goes outside, and it's like a bunch of years in the future. Like it's like flying cars and shit. Well, not flying cars, but like really cool cars, I guess. Like future shit.
Yeah.
And there's like buildings, and like it's really green, and there's the hotel. And there's like a nuclear like threat, and it's like coming really bad. And there's actually like it's like in my brain it was called the slow bomb, and it's like a giant bomb that's like circling around in circles, like and coming closer and closer to the earth. And then he like goes back inside, and just like I just watched this old Asian guy like fucking make out with this lady. And then like the bomb is like dropping outside, and then it turns out it's a dud. And then these like 2 burglars break in, and like they all shoot at each other, and then they all die.
That happened in your dream.
And then I woke up.
It was like you were watching.
I was like watching a movie or something. That was my dream. I had this other dream where we were like I think you were there. It was basically my friends.
Okay.
And it was like a there's a bonus dream I forgot I wrote down.
Bonus dream.
This was January 23rd at 4:12 a.m. There's like a high school gym we're at with like really like tall bleachers, and it's like really high ceilings. And for some reason we were going to see Alice Cooper and Black Sabbath. But Black Sabbath was playing, and it was just Ozzy Osbourne like sitting in a chair, just kind of like yelling into a microphone. And there was like one PA speaker like next to him, and And then we went outside there was like this outside bar, and it was actually a hut, and they had like terrible service. And I was chewing on metal, and the employees of the bar was like, "Hey, this guy's chewing on metal. We need to like make sure, we keep an eye on him." I was like going to the walls and like peeling off metal from the wall and then just chewing on it.
I mean, you usually do that when we're out in public.
Yeah. And then there's this guy who claimed he was Alice Cooper, but it was just like this young blonde guy dressed in all white, and he was playing outside. And then we walked back inside the gym and walked across the stage. And the show was over. I don't know why. I think there was a big clock because I wrote down the show was over at 2:47 p.m. And then you were talking to some guys after who also played in the band, and they wanted to play a show with Windley.
Yeah.
And then one of the guys came up to me and he said, "I'm going to stalk you." He said that to me. And then I like checked my phone. He like hit up all my shit, and I like blocked him on everything. And then you and me were on the open road, and then we pull over to this like I guess this was after I bought those tickets, or was thinking about buying those Coheed tickets. Mm-hmm. We were on the open road, and we stopped at this Coheed and Cambria Guitar Center, and we found a guitar outside, and we walked it through, and one of the employees just grabbed it from me, and then we walked through like the lobby, and then we looked at like these outdoor decorations, and then we felt bad about walking through the back door, and then we left. But yeah, I have I wish I kept my old dreams, because I used to have like really, really like just fucking like.
You would tell me your weird dreams.
Like I would have.
You had some fucking weird dreams.
I had dreams where I was getting like stabbed and shot, and I've never been stabbed or shot in real life, but in these dreams, there's just people like stabbing and shooting me. Maybe I have like a irrational fear of like
being stabbed or shot.
Yeah. Which like I don't think that's gonna happen, like unless like I egg someone on.
Yeah.
But I don't
I didn't bring a gun or a knife here today.
Yeah. I'm not trying to egg you on.
No, I don't have a gun on me at all.
So you have any good you just had that one dream? Any good dreams?
I don't really remember my dreams. Like I
think about them a lot.
Maybe I should start writing them down if I remember them, because I don't always like remember them unless like it's something weird like that sticks with me. I was like, that felt like an advertisement.
Yeah,
and it bothered me.
I used to have a night hag. You know what those things are?
I had
it's like sleep paralysis.
Yeah, dude. Oh shit. Do you get that?
I get I don't think it's as intense as yours. You were telling me about it. Mine's like I don't get it anymore. But like I would like, I'd see like a fucking lady in my room, and it would be like a split second where I couldn't fucking move. And then one time I saw Dolly Parton floating above me, and I freaked out. I remember waking up and like swinging my fist up in the air at Dolly Parton. I would never hit Dolly Parton.
But yeah. I've had a night hag, and I've had the Hat Man.
Well, okay, what?
The Hat Man.
What's the Hat Man?
It's a tall guy with a hat.
That's it?
I've had those in my sleep paralysis. I had sleep paralysis like yesterday, the day before.
Where you had like the person show up, or
it was like that. You wake up, your eyes are open, but you can't you're trying to move and can't. And that happens every few months to me. I'll get it. Yeah. I'll get a little sleep paralysis episode. It's never fun.
I think they're okay because I afterwards it's kind of funny. I can't believe I was completely sold that there was a guy and or lady like hovering over my bed. That's insane.
That's insane.
That my brain would do that to me.
Yeah.
And then I had a mini heart attack.
It's weird that it's always that for everybody. It's always a night hag. It's like everyone's got a night hag.
Yeah, I remember Garrett was trying to do night hags on purpose.
Yeah, I was like, you're insane.
He wanted to hook up with the night hag.
He wanted to get with the night hag. It's like, I've seen the night hag. She ain't worth it, dude.
I'm sure she's lovely.
But yeah, the sleep paralysis thing. Yeah, one time it was someone I used to date. It happened to me, and she was like, I was like, hey, I have this thing where I get the sleep. She'd never heard of it. And I said, this thing happens to me sometimes. So if I'm ever trying to jolt awake, just nudge me or something. And she did. And I was like, thank you. You saved my life. Thought I was dead.
Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I'll wake up. I hate waking up before my body wants to wake up, even though I feel like my body wakes up like at weird times anyways. Cause I feel like my insides are about to explode. I feel like I have to go to the bathroom and like put water on my face. I feel like I feel like the worst.
You wake up when you're not supposed to?
Yeah, yeah. If I sleep for like 2 or 3 hours and then I just fucking wake up, I fucking like I hate it. It feels like my brain is like trying to crawl out of my nose and ears. I don't know what it is.
I slept in today for the first time in a while.
Yeah.
Because I'm usually wired to wake up at like 7 or 8 anyway, because that's when I have to get up for work.
Yeah.
It's like even on weekends I'm waking up that early. But today I woke up at 11. It was awesome.
I'll wake up at 4, and then I'll go back to sleep at like 8 or 9, for depending on what I got going on that day. Or I might just stay up, just fucking eat it.
I'm up
I'll
at
get a little
4.
nap, because then I come, when I get home, I always take a little nap. You always got to have at least a 15-minute nap. Feels good, and it feels so good. There's nothing more better feeling than a little 15-minute nap at like 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
After you get home. Oh my God. I like putting on a movie too, because I know it's like I'm gonna get settled into this story.
I'll be out.
And then I'm gonna fucking take a 15-minute nap. I'm gonna be wide the fuck awake, and I'm gonna finish this movie.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm exhausted. I'm going to sleep forever. And you're just like, 15 minutes. I'm ready to take on a whole other day.
Yeah. I love it. Sleeping's a weird thing. Sometimes I wish we didn't have to.
Just stay up, dude.
Just stay up, dude.
You're 24 hours a day, dude.
But it feels so good.
Yeah.
I got too much Coke Z going on.
Coke Z. I had some Coke V.
Coke V.
Vanilla.
Oh.
I had I just stopped at the gas station. I got that new strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper.
Ew, what?
It's not good.
Strawberries and cream?
Yeah.
I tried the cream soda one.
I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
I liked the dark berry the best.
Dark berry Dr. Pepper?
Dude,
you like that the best?
It was good. No, out of their other flavors that they've done, that one was...
what about cherry Dr. Pepper? Huh?
They've always had cherry Dr. Pepper. I'm talking about these new random ones they've been coming out with.
The dark berry Dr. Pepper tastes like a mistake. It's like fucking gross.
I liked it. The strawberries and cream taste like a mistake.
Yeah.
But also,
I haven't had it, and I guess I won't.
Yeah.
Unless
I mean,
really like
I've
what's
got...
what's your top 3 pops?
Top threes.
What's your top 3 pops?
Can of Dr. Pepper is number 1.
Okay.
Vanilla Coke, number 2, probably.
Yeah.
Number 3, Mountain Dew Pitch Black.
I don't like Pitch Black.
It's back. And
I don't like it. I tried it, and I was like, this is nasty.
I like it.
Yeah.
Those are my top 3, at least right now. Because those are the 3 most recent ones that I've had. And I don't really... I have like 1 or 2 sodas a week. So they're special to me now.
Yeah, I think number 1 for me, I'd have to agree, a can of Dr. Pepper.
Can of Dr. Pepper.
Can of Dr. Pepper. It's one of the more beautiful things you can have in your life. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what number 2 would be. I guess Coke Zero.
Z.
Coke Zero, yeah. And then number 3, it would be a toss-up. But I really like Surge whenever they have that.
Surge is good.
Good job, dude.
Thanks.
Good job.
Kobe Bryant.
I don't know what the number 3 would be.
We both miss Vault.
Yeah, Volt was really fucking...
That's going back to dreams. I've had dreams about Vault.
Yeah.
I guess maybe that's an advertisement too. But like every time I've had dreams about Vault, and I'll like be at the store. You know how they build the big displays of them, of like the 12 packs of sodas.
Yeah.
It's always a big, beautiful display of Vault.
And you grab it and you check out.
And the red Vault too. And I'll grab
I never had the red
one. I
Vault.
usually like open it while I'm there, and I'll grab a can of it. And as soon as I crack that open, my eyelids crack open, and I don't get to taste the sweet Vault.
I hate that. I hate that.
Hate that.
Why do the fucking dreams do that when you're about to do something kick ass and then you wake up? What
I
is
don't
that?
know. There's got to be a reason
that?
for that.
That's fucking that's torture.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
But yeah, they should bring back Vault.
They should bring back. I forget. It's left my mind. It left my mind.
It left your mind.
I forgot what I was gonna
It'll be
say.
back in your mind later when you dream about it.
Oh, remember the KFC buffalo chicken snacker?
Yes.
That shit was good. Like $1. It was just fucking lettuce and chicken sandwich. But the buffalo one, dude, you gotta have it spicy. KFC tastes like asshole now. I don't understand when people visit that establishment.
Especially when we have Bojangles.
I do like the Colonel though. I think he's cool.
The Colonel's a cool guy.
I went to the first KFC when I was a child.
Yeah.
And they had like 2 KFCs combined. And it was like an old KFC, and then like you walk through time into the new KFC.
Oh.
And
do they have the KFC that has the chicken snackers in it?
yeah, I think that's what I got that day. I was a child, and they had a statue of the Colonel, and he was missing his fingers, and my grandfather said, "Must have been finger licking good."
I was just about to say, they're looking good.
Yeah. So, but yeah, KFC, they're dead to me.
Remember we stopped there?
Betrayed my trust.
I forgot what show it was. We were on the way to somewhere in North Carolina, I guess, and we stopped at this random ass KFC when they had that Cheetos chicken sandwich.
Oh, I got that. Yeah,
You really wanted to try it.
I did want to try it. I wanted to give it a chance.
And you were like, "I hate you." We were like, "Andrew, you hate KFC," but you insisted we stop there, and we did. And it actually wasn't that bad.
I handed it to her. It wasn't that bad.
Maybe that's the only good KFC, just that random ass KFC off of I-95 heading to like Raleigh or whatever the fuck.
Like the rest of the KFCs are just deplorable establishments. I think they're terrible. Yeah.
I'll tear up a Famous Bowl.
What's that?
It's the mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yeah,
with
it's
the
funny
chicken in
they
it.
call it a Famous Bowl, but I don't know. Like, is it that famous? Do you like people automatically know what it is? That's interesting.
You watched me eat this thing
Yeah, but I don't when.
when we were at this KFC.
Oh, like I remember. Like I remember, the one time I got a Cheetos fucking sandwich, but I don't remember.
You asked me what I got.
Everyone,
You asked me what I got.
I asked you what you got, and you expect to remember that? How long ago was that?
I don't know, like 3 years ago.
Yeah, why would I remember that?
Because I remember everything.
Yeah, but like, why? What's this weird expectation set for me, where like I'm supposed to remember what you ordered at one of the shittiest places you could ever go to, and I try to avoid constantly in my life, and
Hey, man. Chill.
I'm fired up. I fucking hate KFC. I hate Pat Sajak. Tony the Tiger's a fucking pedophile. I'm worked up.
What else? All right, so like if you're Cronkite, who am I then? Who should I be to help you get through your problems? Am I be Dr. Phil?
No, you're Wendy Williams.
Wendy Williams?
Yeah, dude. She's crazy.
Never watched her show.
You never watched like clips of her?
I don't think so,
With her
no.
fucking bullshit?
No.
Like there was like some poor kid who got fucking like killed, and then she was like, "This is a gangbanger. He's a terrible person." And they were like, "Hey, he died yesterday." Oh. And she was dressed up like the Statue of Liberty and like fell over one time. Remember that? She like was talking about something, and she like started wobbling around, and no, nothing serious, but she's just a fascinating lady.
Yeah.
I'm not Cronkite. I'm the second coming.
You're the second coming of Walter Cronkite.
Yeah. You could always, I can always do the Charlie Rose lean.
The lean.
Yeah, the lean in. He leans in like that. You could be the mad dog to my Francesa. How about that? They were on with Stephen Smith the other day. I looked up at the TV and I saw, Mike Francesa and Chris Russo. I saw them.
You saw them
with the Stephen A. Smith. You ever see that one Stephen A. Smith where he's like, he's talking about like P.F. Chang's. And he's like, I don't think it was him. I think it was like a parody of him. It was like P.F. Chang's. They got crab rangoon, things of that nature.
I haven't seen. I don't think I've seen that. I can't say I have. Things of that nature.
I thought about that the other day, and I just was like adding things of that nature to like
name one thing.
Yeah.
Things of that nature.
Yeah, see, I got like a text with, "You need anything from the grocery store?" I was like, deodorant, things of that nature.
So like soap.
Yeah.
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 Things of that nature.
Yeah. Cum, things of that nature.
Shit.
Piss, shitting, things of that nature.
Poo poo pee pee.
In the
things of that
toilet,
nature.
doo doo in the toilet, things of that nature.
Farting. Coming. Things of that nature.
Hey, we respect the dead here, and I think we should talk about Lanny Poffo for a second.
Oh yeah.
Way to
You
switch gears.
switch gears here.
What?
Lanny Poffo. You lead this one. I didn't really
Well,
know.
Lanny Poffo, he was
I knew he was a wrestler.
yeah, he's a professional wrestler. He's the brother of Macho Man Randy Savage. He used to go by Leaping Lanny Poffo, and he was like an interesting guy to watch if you watch those like mid '80s WWF shows and like different territories and stuff. Because like, if you think about, for the most part, like wrestling around there, it's like just big fucking two big guys just like kind of like smacking each other's backs, and it's kind of not really the most compelling stuff to watch. But Lanny Poffo, he was like super flexible and like doing like crazy shit.
Super flexible.
Yeah, and you do like kind of like cool like springboard moves, which a lot of people weren't doing, and like cool like crossbody dives onto the floor and shit like that. Then he was like became famous. What was the gimmick he had where he had like a face gimmick for a while where he was like doing like poetry, and he would like come out and do like mainly like a mid-level like jobber kind of guy, come out and do poetry and make fun of the heels. And then eventually he turned. I think that was the genius, because I remember when he turned, he was the genius too, and he was just like, I'm the smartest guy in the world and stuff like that. He had like a graduation cap and shit. And then geez, I can't remember. There was like some indie match years later he had that I remember was making the rounds at some point. But I was watching some like classic Lanny Poffo stuff too, just to get like more of a grasp on some of the stuff. And I think I have like a rock and roll express tape. It's like it's like Macho Man and Lanny Poffo versus the Rock and Roll Express, and they're like doing like table spots and shit. And this was like, way before like the 90s and stuff. So that's pretty cool. And then at one point, he was one of the English commentators for New Japan Pro Wrestling with Chris Charlton. And I forgot the other guy's name because it was before Kevin Kelly, I think. And he like he wasn't very good at it. And then he just like he did like one tour. I forgot when this was, like 2016, 2017. He did like one tour, and then just like throughout the tour he like realized he was really bad at it and just like stopped. And then there's the famous saying, every time someone sees the Rev Pro title, Tomohiro Ishii was the Rev Pro champion at the time. And Ishii comes out during one show, and Lanny Poffo goes, Ishii, isn't he the champion of the British? And that's a fun saying. But yeah, what you were referring to, yes, he had a special skill.
Yeah, because you sent this to the group chat, and I wasn't like too familiar with Lanny Poffo until you sent me the video of what he was talking about, his party trick.
His party trick.
Yes.
You want me to just play like a clip of it?
You play a clip of the party trick.
Here, this is Lanny Poffo talking about his little trick he could do.
Somewhere during the sexual intercourse, I was having some fun with her and we were having a good time. I did this little party trick I can do. I grabbed my penis and put it in my mouth, and she flipped.
Now, what he was referring to was in wrestling, there was this. I guess the best way to equate it to is like groupies for rock bands. They would call them ring rats in wrestling, and it was just basically like the same idea. And he was describing a time he met a ring rat named Skinny Lynn, and pulled out his party trick where he could auto-fillet himself.
Autofilet,
Yeah.
which, yeah, flexible.
Yeah. And,
It's a party trick. I can just do this.
yeah.
And everyone goes, whoa!
If you want to watch the whole, it's an old interview. I think you just look up like Lanny Poffo, like secret exposed, revealed or something. And yeah, he's pretty cool about it, you know?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I suck my own penis. You know, I can do it.
Hopefully that's not how he died.
He ends it really great. It was weird because like he was like seen in public like a few days prior.
Sucking his own dick.
No, Devin, I don't think he does that in public. But
I would.
you'd be in prison probably. But
They'd be too scared.
I would, you know, unless I was
If he can do that, what else is he capable of?
If I was an armed officer of the law, I guess I would be a little more brave, but at the same time I'd be sweating. Like I'd be approaching you and I'd have my weapon drawn. I'm like, I don't know, man. I have a family at home. He's got his whole cock in his mouth. I guess, you know, that is deranged. And yeah, Lanny Poffo, I mean, what a guy.
What a guy.
What a character. He'll be missed. Anyways. Gee, Devin.
Look at the time.
We're running out of time here.
Are we?
Yeah, we're running out of time.
We're running out of time?
We're running out of time.
Oh, no.
So
Not again.
As we're running out of the how much time I want to be in here.
Oh, okay. You're sick of me.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
That's fair.
So what shows we got? March 11th.
March 11th.
All right, March 11th, the Next Level Gym, Hymns of Blasphemy, Narcera, Merciful Release, and Circuit, and it's at the Next Level Gym on fucking Northgate, whatever it's called. 8 o'clock, $10, March 11th. That's a Saturday?
That is a Saturday. It's 3/11 day. Yep.
March 11th.
So go to that if you want to see some bands.
Yep, go to that. And any other shows?
There'll be more announced soon.
Yeah, just keep up with the what's
oh yeah, follow at Myrtle Beach Shows on Instagram.
Oh yeah,
I think they made a Twitter too, but that's me, Costin, and Jimmy. Pretty much just the.
What's the collective? You guys said you're gonna name the collective.
That's pretty much what it's called.
Yeah. Three guys. Yeah.
Buttercream booking.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I the Buttercream gang. Well, me and Costin. I don't think Jimmy's seen it.
No,
but
I don't know.
Buttercream booking is not a good name.
I think it's a good name, but I don't know. I was saying I don't know if Jimmy has seen the movie or not.
I don't know either. He used to be indoctrinated.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, follow that on the Instagram. You'll see pretty much anytime there's a show or anything like that happening, we're going to post it on there and try to keep that page active. And if your band wants to play here, more importantly, if your band wants to play here after June, hit up that page because we're pretty much booked through June, like the collective. There's a lot of shit going on.
That's good.
So, and all that will be announced at appropriate times.
Yeah.
But we've got a show May 12th at Fresh Brewed. I don't really care.
Well, oh yeah, May 12th, Friday.
Friday, May 12th.
Penalty Box and Brevity.
And Fallscape.
And at Windley at
Yes.
the Fresh Brew. It's probably $10. Probably at 8 o'clock. Bring a friend. Yeah.
But it'll be officially announced. But you, the loyal listener, get to know first about these things that happen.
Yeah. Dude.
Chia, dude.
Chia.
Chia, dude.
Chia.
Chia, dude.
Chia.
But
all right. Well, Devin, you have anything else to say?
Nope.
All right. For more Windley crap, you could follow at Windley_band on all the social stuff, and check out windleyhub.blogspot.com for some dumb bullshit, huh? How about that?
How about that?
All right. I'm the best in the world for man's best friend. Smell my ass. Goodbye. Bye-bye.